Kelvin Samuel reports that the governor gave this directive during a thank you visit to the people of Eket Senatorial District.
During the 2023 general elections, the 12 local government areas making up Eket Senatorial District voted overwhelmingly in favor of the People's Democratic Party, which led to the emergence of Governor Moreno as the 5th democratically elected governor of Akwa Ibom State. The support the governor and his team don't take for granted, hence this thank you visit to appreciate the people for entrusting him with their votes. The governor in his message assures that his government will make conscious efforts to intervene on critical issues concerning the people of the area as brought to his knowledge for the sustenance of peace and development.
We will do all we can by the grace of God. And then I'd like to say that please, as a people, let us choose the path of peace. Most of this complaint is because I pray that in this our time, all of those areas that we have disputes, development will take them. When development overtakes them, it will be difficult for you to be talking about boundaries.
An insider, as one from you that you sent to work with the government of Akwa Ibom State, that every word he gave to the people during the campaign, he will keep to the letter to fulfill it.
Some stakeholders of the area, while appreciating the governor for his admirable approach to governance, assures of their unalloyed support of the Arise agenda.
You are a business governor and a business-like person. So use your business acumen to do those things for us. God will bless you.
We are very convinced that you are pedigree, you are antecedent, you are excellent, that this project will bring to limelight the wealth of Akwa Ibom State as a whole. And you will appreciate, and all of Nigeria will benefit. You have done well by appointing somebody, each person, for all the works. This is the first time in the history of politics that has been done. So thank you.
Sir, informers, you've done exceedingly well. Done enough for us to want to say that we will support you yet again in 2027 for a second term.
High point of the event was a vote of confidence passed on the governor through a motion moved by Senator Ekom Samson and unanimously supported by the people of Eket Senatorial District. From Eket local government area of Akwa Ibom State, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
19 trainees in biomedical technical services have been given certificates by MedShare Group to certify them for maintenance of various machines. They were advised to apply what they have learned to save lives. John Paul Almuna reports.
The 19 participants were trained for 2 weeks in the maintenance of biomedical machines and other services in the theater. The Chief Medical Director of Ima Bridge Medical Center, Dr. Joseph Ekpenyong, and other stakeholders commended the trainees for being committed to the training and acquiring knowledge to save lives.
All the people, and most of them, fortunately and unfortunately, in the country where you have power and control, all of them are electrical and electronic.
Always committed. Those who are meant to diagnose do their work. Those who are meant to repair the instruments do their work. Those who are meant to ride the car do their work. And then the drivers of the ambulance are ready available. And everyone, I think our country, nobody will be going out.
One thing about Ima Bridge Medical Center is we are committed to save lives, and also we are committed to build a family bond.
The training, the certification, the trainees didn't pay anything for it.
The Director of Engineering, MedShare Group, Eben Armstrong, disclosed that the trainees were given the best available knowledge and skills to carry out troubleshooting and minor maintenance of the machines. He thanked Reverend Father Godwin Ubom and the Imabridge Africa for providing a conducive environment to carry out the 2 weeks training.
They should only do what they have been trained to do. They should only do within their reach. Whatever they cannot do, they should prepare to qualified engineers, because to learn about an ultrasound is not a 2 week.
Some outstanding trainees were given special awards, while certificates of biomedical technical services were given to the 19 participants who completed the training.
The majority of the faults that would likely occur, we have been taught on that. We have been able to discover the common faults of some medical equipment and how to troubleshoot.
The representative of Oota community in Ibesikpo appreciated Imabridge and Medshare Group for coming to train their people. From Ibesikpo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
Addressing the needs of the girl child and ensuring that she pulls through life's challenges with quality education is the reason why the Mary Slessor Akan Glow Foundation has put smiles on the faces of the children of the Gospel Village Children's Home are back in the spirit of 2023 International Day of the Girl Child. Correspondent Evelyn Badu Epo tells us more.
Invest in girls' rights, our leadership, our well-being is the theme for this year's International Day of the Girl Child. And the Mary Slessor Akan Glow Foundation is celebrating the importance, power and potential of girl children in the world on this auspicious occasion. Intertwined with legacies and dreams of Mary Slessor through humanitarian services, the Mary Slessor Akan Glow Foundation, as part of activities for the celebration, visited the Gospel Village Children's Home Abak, where founder of the foundation, Dr. Gloria Edet, says it is a way of rekindling the hope of girls in the home and anywhere they find themselves.
The leadership and the well-being of the girl children, we all have roles to play. There are some girl children that are very intelligent, but they don't have opportunity to go to school. If God has blessed you, why not extend your hand and help that less privileged girl child? Because you don't know whether she will be the Joseph in future. So if all of us will put hands together, we know we'll have better future, we'll have a better future, we'll have girls who will continue to reign in leadership positions. And because of that, they will be able to also help others.
Chairman Board of Trustees of the Foundation, Dr. Akaniene Akankpo, also appreciates the home for catering for the children, calling on parents and guardians to be deliberate about training a girl child for a guaranteed future.
Let's come to this place and see our sisters, see our brothers, and remind them that as they grow up, that there are people that are equally interested in their wealth. That there are people that are equally interested in their progress. That as they also grow up and become established, let them also remember that there was a time that people came and did certain things. That they will also have this opportunity to do the same for them.
Ms. Grace Simeon, who has been on scholarship under the foundation up till the university level, was gifted with her school fees. Coordinators of the home expressed their appreciation to the foundation for the gesture.
All of us celebrate you, most especially for the fact that you are a girl child. So we celebrate you for that. Yes, a girl child that has become a mother. So that is what she's coming to tell us, that you might be a child now, a girl child, but very soon you are growing and growing and growing to become that wonderful mother.
Thank you so much for finding time and coming to celebrate our girl child, our girl children, and talking about Mary Slessor. I get delighted.
The event climaxed with the presentation of food items, toiletries and financial supports to the home. There was the appointment of Mr. Godwin Samuel as ambassador of the foundation. Evelyn Badu Ekpo, NTA News.
The chairman of Ibesikpo Asutan local government area has empowered some selected women across all the political wards in the council area to appreciate them for supporting Governor Omoino during the 2023 general elections. The council chairman, Akon Michael Asukwa, urged the women to continue to pray and support the state government to bring more dividends of democracy to the people. John Paul Alumuna reports.
The prayer meeting of Ibesikpo Asutan local government women, which holds every second Saturday of the month, has been going on since 22 years now. It affords the women the opportunity to pray and commit the local government council and the state government into the hands of God. Archbishop Emilia Samuel, while preaching on the topic, charged the women to always remember God's words and continue to commit the government, stakeholders, and the people into the hands of the Almighty.
We tell our young people, don't get into crime. Do something, whatever little thing we do. Your mothers are backing you, whatever you do with prayers, and you will come out of it.
The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, who represented the governor, and the wife of the governor, Patience Umoeno, thanked the women for always speaking with one voice in their support for the governor and PDP in the area. They are assured that the state government will continue to bring development and political appointments to the people. The chairman of Ibesikpo Asutan local government area, Akon Michael Asukwa, while distributing clothes and cash gifts to the women across the wards, advised them to be productive and engage in profitable businesses to support their husbands and families.
I am so honored today. I did not believe, because of the tight schedule of our the wife of our governor. So I was surprised to see her. I am encouraging them that more is coming, because when you support the government, in return, especially the government of the day, you will not regret supporting the government.
Some of the excited women appreciated the chairperson for the gesture.
So happy because of our Excellency came here. I'm so very, very happy. That is why. So I'm very, very grateful.
This day we know God has actually remembered the Ibesikpo women, which I am part of. And I'm here to tell them to keep faith.
I'm so happy, so elated to belong.
Special prayers were offered for the chairperson, Ibesikpo Asutan people, and the state government. From Ibesikpo, John Paul Alumona, NTN News.
Making God the center of any marriage will prevent couples from making a shipwreck of their marital journey. Reverend Gabriel Enemugum stated this at solemnization of holy matrimony between Ekwere and Enyefiok. Edidioniba reports.
This is a prayer of family, friends, and colleagues of Ekwere and Enyefiok who converged on Assemblies of God Church Udosen Extension to witness the exchange of vows between the duo. Officiating minister Reverend Gabriel Enemuwem, who preached on the topic, acknowledging the third-party marriage, advised the couple to place God at the priority of their union.
God had to bring a wife to solve the problem of loss of energy, somebody that will help to strengthen you emotionally, strengthen you spiritually, strengthen you even physically, strengthen you at all points and at all times, and therefore will truly be a companion of strength to you.
The official joining of the couple, exchange of vows and rings, as well as signing of the dotted lines sealed the deal, leading to the presentation of the marriage certificate. The groom, Ekwere, who is the leader of the praise team of the church, alongside his wife, joined the choirs in their renditions to the admiration of guests. For Ekwere and Anyefiok, the journey to an unending marital sojourn has started on an exciting note, and their hope of a glorious future were expressed in their smiles.
I am so happy. But above all, this is the glamour being the event. The job begins. We need the special grace of God. I pray for wisdom from God, for understanding. I pray that never in any time in our state we part our ways in debt, that we will find ourselves regretting taking this decision.
Never for one seen my dad raised up his hands on my mom before. So I'm like, so it can happen. So that means, so I pray that our marriage will be better than theirs. I believe that it will be better. I will enjoy this marriage. There will be no stagnation. There will be no reason for us to regret this day.
Other guests at the event prayed for the success of the union.
I wish my son long life, prosperity, good health in the name of Jesus. The family is blessed for today and we are going to be blessed.
I've been waiting for this particular date in the life of Ekwere. I just want to thank God for his love, for his mercy, for keeping us alive to witness today. So it has come to pass. I want to say God Almighty to bless his marriage and keep him and protect him and lead him in the way he should go.
Issues may arise, but differences can be solved when they come together and meet and forge a common front. They should stay together, love each other. Bible says love covers a multitude of sins.
Ekwere is ready to take responsibility. That's why he has picked a wife today. And my wish for them is that God should bless their home with so many things and whatever they wish themselves.
All the good things that come from this Jehovah God is what I wish them.
The couple who cut their wedding cake thereafter took to the dance floor in celebration. The groom, Ekwere Dixon, is an engineering staff of NTU, and as the couple begin a life together forever, a wish from family and friends said all, and they lived happily ever after. In Uyo, Edidi Oniba, NTA News.
Nyaka Abasi Enyekan and Udeme Matthias have made vow before God and the church to love and live together as husband and wife until the end of their earthly journey. Calvin Samuel will bring us highlights of the extraordinary love story, which was sealed at the Sufficient Grace International Worship Center, Idoro Road, Uyo.
The efficacy of true love has once again been made practical before all as a congregation of friends, colleagues, and worshippers stand in awe at the Sufficient Grace International Worship Center, Idoro Road, to celebrate with Udeme Matthias, a visually impaired man, as he takes his better half down the aisles. The officiating minister, Evangelist Mark Udo, in a sermon with the theme, The Mystery of Divine Favor, says there are many things of life hidden before the ordinary eyes that are made open to men of spiritual insight through encounter with divine favor. He charges the couple to remain strong in the Lord as God is about to turn things around in their favor.
I believe strongly that on the platform of that love, trust, and the will of God for them, that they will be able to stay together, live together, and to continue to stay together all the rest of their life. And I believe also that God is a God of wonders. You never can tell what is going to happen. And
as usual, having been declared man and wife, the couple signed the dotted lines, cut their wedding cake, exchange of rings, received their marriage certificate, and stepped on the dance floor in celebration with friends. The love story, according to Udeme, was not an easy one from the beginning. However, God saw them through all the hurdles and brought them into this new dimension as a promise to love one another to the end.
I actually been looking for this very day, and God has made it possible. It wasn't easy. If I say it was easy, I'm a liar. But God made it so easy. In the end, indeed, we'll be together, and nothing will separate our love. I've made that vow, and that stands.
I'm happy this day because God has made it a reality. Wow, it wasn't easy. It's a journey on its own, but God has taken control. That by the special grace of God, we are going to make this journey to the end.
Colleagues and family members, while wishing the couple well, advised them to remain united and avoid distractions.
In fact, this is one thing that we encourage, because I always say disability does not exist. Disability is the thing of the mind. So, in fact, it's a great one. I know them, and I wish them a very happy marriage life, and I pray that God should sustain and should grant them their heart desires, and the marriage shall be fruitful.
I pray God to bless them, guide them, give them fruit of the womb, and prosper them in all ramification. Whatever
that the marriage that we see as common, let it be great in Jesus' name.
Since God has decided to do it this way, I glorify his name, and I am praying, may the marriage be well with them in the mighty name of Jesus.
It is the hope of the people and prayers of the church that Udeme will someday use his eyes to see his children. Kevin Samuel, NTN.
Long life, good health, and more zeal to work in the Lord's vineyard were some of the prayers from well-wishers at the 25th Silver Jubilee Priestly Ordination celebration of Reverend Father Pius Ukpong. Correspondent reports that the event took place at St. Peter's Parish, Ifa Ikorobong, Itoy, Uyo. Captured the moment of joy in the hearts of Reverend Father Donatus Pius Ukpong, his friends, family members, and well-wishers as they came out en masse to celebrate God's servant who marked 25 years in the Lord's vineyard. In his homily, Very Reverend Father Emmanuel Effiong reminded Christians on the need to pray for priests, who are the mediator between God and man, as they also face some difficulties.
Not that because we are great, not that we are the holy of holies, not that we are great men or we are so intelligent, we are so, but the Lord chose us. And how he chose us, only himself knows it. Father Donatus, count yourself blessed. We'll be chosen by the Lord.
Choir groups rendered songs to glorify God during the event. The Catholic Bishop of Uyo Diocese, Most Reverend John Ebebe Aya, while expressing joy for the celebrants, charged him to continue with his good deeds in the Lord's vineyard.
I am saying you are a great priest. You do wonderful work. I have watched you since my time in Uyo Diocese, and I must tell you from the depth of my heart that I am impressed. And we celebrate you today because it's good to do that. We do not wait for you to lie in a casket before we say wonderful things about you. It's good you hear what we are saying about you today.
Well, today is his day, 25 years. I wish him all the best. As so many other days and so many more days he has in the priesthood, I pray that his ministry will be more fruitful.
Friends and well-wishers have this to say.
Working in the Lord's vineyard for 25 years, I tell you, it's no mean feat. All of the things he has to go through in order to shepherd the people. So I want to thank God for him today.
I'm very happy, and we are all very happy as a family, for him to celebrate priesthood for 25 years. Our mother is still alive to witness these 25 years of father's priesthood.
The celebrant attributed his successes in God's vineyard to God.
We live every day in gratitude to God, so as long as there is life, we continue to serve God. So I'm looking forward to a better life, more service, more commitment, bringing to reality the project of Mobile Manor Foundation so that we will help people to overcome abandonment on the street.
The event featured a toast proposed for Reverend Father Donatus Ukbong, cutting of the cake, and various cultural displays. In Uyo, Emedi Omo, NTA News. The University of Uyo has held its productivity walk and jogging exercise, which is an integral part of the management's routine. Wemedi Mo Samson reports that staff and students also joined in the long-distance exercise.
Fitness is a state of health and well-being, and more specifically, the ability to perform aspects of sport, occupations, and daily activities. This is the reason the University of Uyo makes it a routine to hold a productivity walk at the university main campus, Mwaniba Road, Uyo. The Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Enoide Musoro, says the management is committed to continuously utilize Keep Fit exercises as an avenue of raising awareness and sustaining benefits of productivity work exercise.
This exercise, we know, is meant to continue. It's an introduction. It's a reminder that after now, at our homes, Dr. Tare has said it, every day, at least 30 minutes. I think that's what you say. Just walk.
With the theme, You Know Your Work for Health, participants say the productivity work helps them to function efficiently and perform activities of daily living, healthy aging, and quality of life.
The essence is for us to continue it, get the consciousness for the need to do exercise, and at our own pace, we can continue to work, even if for 30 minutes. Do it and help us to relieve so many stress, tension, and give us a good strength of health to be able to go back our normal day-to-day activities.
I feel relieved of stress, of tension gone.
Once you have a sound mind, your body will be okay. What you want to do, you have a stable mental health.
Beyond the physical fitness, the productivity work helps to strengthen cooperation and friendship between the management and staff of the university. In Uyo, Wemedi Mo Samson, NTA News.
Let's join Oche Ngbede for trending stories and sport updates.
Ebonyi State government has assured of continuous sport support to discover and develop young talents in the state. This was the result following the state's not too impressive performance at the recently concluded National Youth Games in Asaba Delta State.
Zeal and how His Excellency is pushing sports. By next game, we are targeting between first and third.
We in the legislative section will work in synergy to ensure we achieve all the great goals and ambitions of our dear governor.
To volleyball, as Chief of Naval Staff Spiker volleyball team have continued to celebrate their victory, having emerged champions of the 2023 National Men's Division 1 Volleyball League, which ended Saturday in Kaduna. The CSN Spiker beat G-Rank Spiker by 3 sets to love, 25-19, 25-23, and 25-17. With the victory, the team has secured automatic promotion into next year's Nigerian Volleyball Premier League. To badminton, Caroline Adaji emerged winner of the singles event of the maiden edition of the All-Nigerian Female Veteran Badminton Championship in Abuja. The Zara-based player defeated Abuja-based Taye Ojo 21-3 to claim the championship, which is aimed at celebrating the girl's child.
By the grace of God, it's going to be a yearly program to encourage more women into the game of badminton and to encourage women to keep fit.
And finally, to football, as the maiden edition of the Melafia football tournament marks its return on Saturday with over 900 players from 32 teams across Southern Senatorial District of Nasarawa State contending for honors. The Peace and Unity Cup witnessed a football fiesta in the opening match, which ended goalless with Obi United and AMD of Doma.
By the time you give attention to funding and providing the necessary environment, things will work out. So if we have a policy document, I know the youths made 70% of the Nigerian population. So if you invest so much in that, you engage this 70% in sporting activities. Be rest assured, Nigerians are genius.
Trophy and prizes are at stake in the tournament, which runs for 10 weeks. With sports update, Oche Ngbedi, NTA News.
Thanks for being part of our bulletin this morning. Do have a beautiful day ahead.